Hello. It's me, it's morning. I'm actually here like I said I'd be last night. What a novel idea that is, isn't it? Good morning. Donkey, thank you for the resub. Welcome in, Boosh. Welcome in, Liquid. Even... Shadow. Yeah? Yeah, Dark Shadow. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's morning. I wanted to play some Dread Delusion. I really like this game. I gotta be somewhere at noon, and it is currently about to be 10 my time. So I got a little less than 2 hours. The place I have to be is like 15-20 minutes away. So it's closer to like an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45 minutes that I can be live. But if possible, I plan to also be live like very much later tonight and play more Dread Delusion. And then I want to play it in the morning. I just like this game, and I'm trying to like shove in as much as I can in the weekend. Did I get a haircut, or did my body grow out of proportion to my hair? I trimmed my beard, if that's... I also am fresh out of the shower, so my hair is like down, more down than usual, you know? But yeah, I mentioned this last night. I am trying to be here more, and regardless of what that means, regardless of the game that I play, I'm hoping to just be live more. I still can't play throughout the week, but I'm trying to at least be here every day on the weekends, even for just like an hour and a half. And that's kind of in preparation for when I get back to the house. I really, really want to do just like a straight month, 30 days, where I am live at least for like even just 20 minutes every day. And I'm saying that live, where you can hear me every time I stream, so that I have to commit to it. You can smell the fresh Lucius. I smell good. I put my cologne on. Oh, it burns your nose when you do that. Alright, let's play some Dread Delusion. I hope everybody's doing well. It's nice to be here. I'll try to be here tonight as well, but it might just be tomorrow. Anyway, gaming. Gamers smell burns better. I mean, that's... yeah. Alright, stop the music, please. Thank you. Also, my wife is... she ran to the store, and she's gonna be back any moment. So if you just see me look over and go, hey, I'm not talking to you. Okay? Although, hey...
Our world is long since shattered.
Apparently. Takes time to reculture the gamer smell. Hey, listen. I have to go into an office for my job. I don't think I can cultivate that smell without it causing some problems. So it's been a week since I played this. I have a general idea of what I was doing, but not really that much. We're gonna find out actively together. I remember I just bought this house, and it's like, it's shit, but I need to upgrade it. Wow, I didn't even notice the hole in the ceiling. Oops. Yes, I have to get used to the gameplay as well. How was FTL? Suffering, yeah. I mean, I lost that run, and I only did one run because, I don't know, my mind was all over the place last night. I was just not in the mood to focus on one game. And so I went from FTL to Jalopy. I broke Jalopy, and then I played some Nine Kings, and then that was the stream. So yeah, it was just kind of a random stream. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is like, even if my mind isn't feeling like I can focus on one thing, I still want to go live with something. And that's, you know... it's like I said, it's leading up to that big plan thing I'm trying to do. Alright, now, I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, honestly, I should probably just explore. I know I'm here. I think this is my house. I think I was just gonna explore this area down here when I started playing again. I gotta get used to how this game plays. You have a problem beating games? You mean like you get bored and you just leave? I do that too. I do that too. I've recently done that with Expedition 33. And I have a coworker that I'm working on like a big project with. Loves the game. He says it's like it's art, and he loves it. He watches like video essays on it when he has every once in a while, and it makes me want to play it because I'm working with him on like a daily basis, and he'll bring it up maybe once every other day or something, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I still haven't gotten past Act 1. I'm sorry. Well, I just got past Act 1. Your stream left 2 games at 70%. I believe it. You beat 33 yesterday? Yesterday, wow. It's, even from what I've played, it's definitely worth the money. And I got it on sale, like I think I got it, I want to say like 30% off or something like that. Do I have any tea? Trying to remember how to do things. There it is. Nope, I don't have tea. The game would turn your laptop to mush. It might. It might, yeah. I mean, I don't know the specs of your laptop, but yeah. I don't know. You know, I haven't tried to run it on, like, lower settings, but it is pretty intensive on the high settings, naturally. It's a good game. I really like it. There's, like, this part in the very beginning of Act 2 that my coworker said was, like, would kind of get you into it. It was, like, a really good fight, and it would make you, like, oh, yeah, now I'm really excited for the rest of the game. And, you know, I've done that part. And I loved it. I was like, damn, that was a good fight. And then I just stopped playing the game, and it's been like a month now. So, I told him that, and he was just like, oh. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm disappointing him with what I say. I need tea. Act 3 is very short. You finished Act 2 and 3 in one sitting? Huh. Everyone dies. Honestly, with how Act 1 played out, I'd believe that. Oh, it's like 10 years old, yeah, it'd be a struggle. Your laptop. But it's a good game. I need to play it more. And I know I've talked about it before, and I've said I don't want to stream it. I don't want to, like, stream the whole game, but if I'm, like, playing it randomly one night, and I'm doing that whole streaming randomly thing whenever I'm back at my house, I might stream it, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, let's play it from the beginning. It'll just be like some random part in Act 2, and I'll be like, I've been working on this, you know? I might. Do you need a new laptop? No. I mean, no. There's a lot of things I have to ask myself that about. Okay, so there's this giant crystal. I want to check it out. I feel like it's something important. Hey. Hey, fuck you. Fucking pregnant goblin. Oh, I got an achievement. For playing the game for 10 in-game days. Cooling system starting to go. Damn. Damn, a bot dropped spam. I was looking at chat as the bot dropped the spam, and my Siri bot banned it before I could even see the message. That's crazy. Fucked up the fan years ago. You know, you say that, and it sounds familiar. Was that something that happened, like, you know, while we knew each other? It sounds... I'm, like, having a vague memory of you talking about that. Fuck off, buddy. Let's throw some knives at you, because I have lots of them. That was when you were in university. Let's see. Yeah, let's go up here. Who's this? That's nothing. So I need a key for that door. I'm not really sure. I'm probably gonna get that like through a quest. Let's see what's in here though. Oh, hello. I'm gonna take your money before I talk to you. Breathe deep, stranger. Let the earthy scent fill your lungs. What am I smelling exactly? Spores fill this place. I cultivate mushrooms, the most ancient and beautiful thing that grows from this earth. With one shroom cap, I could grant you wondrous visions. With another, an agonizing death. It's no wonder the Wiccans covet them so. Can I see your mushrooms? Can I see your mushroom tip? Ah, fellow connoisseur, I see. I'll unlock the door for you. Just don't go tampering with the little orange ones. Okay. Oh, I was right around... Oh, absolutely, then. We were definitely talking to each other. Because I was streaming a lot during COVID, because what the fuck else was I gonna do? Shroom wine. Okay. Cool. He said don't touch the orange ones. I want to touch them. Where are they? I don't know. Maybe I already touched them. You think you were streaming often then too? Probably, because that would have been back when you were... You were in Canada during COVID, right? Yeah, you had to have been. Yeah, I mean, like, I think a lot of people were streaming around then, because, again, what the fuck else are you gonna do? I made a lot of friends during COVID, like, on Twitch, that are just, that as soon as COVID was dealt with and, you know, we were returning to normalcy, or whatever it means now, they're just gone. I don't hear from them anymore, I don't fucking know. So, you know, it makes sense, but it's also unfortunate. You might do small streams here or there when you get back to your parents' house. Yeah, I'd love to see it. You have a lot of friends that have moved on from Twitch? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Every once in a while, I'll reach out to some of, like, the people I bonded with in particular. And there are some... There's, like, a handful of people that I knew when I first started streaming, and they're still here. They're still here, and I need to check in with them more than I do. Like, Herman's House, he's one. Great streamer. He still streams pretty regularly. But I rarely go there. For no real reason. Epsilon Creative, she's one. I really need to check in with her more. Okay, this looks different. Let me grab this. Nope. Have I been here? That's making me think I have. Yeah, I've been here. I don't know when, but I've been here. Where am I? Oh, I do remember going here. Yeah. That's where I grabbed that statue and everyone died. Okay, let's go somewhere else then. Yeah. This is where that flying ship was. It's still up there. Yeah, there was a statue in the cargo hold ship terms. There was a statue on the ship, and whenever I grabbed it, everyone on the ship turned into a skeleton. trying to find somewhere I haven't been. This game needs more eggs. There are some eggs. But every game could use more eggs. Hey Boosh, you know what I ate before I took a shower? I ate some eggs. They were okay. I've made better eggs. No fucking way. Jeez. You could say they were boned from the moment I picked up. That's right. Boner. Yeah, I like to put... I always make scrambled eggs. I eat eggs and toast almost every day for breakfast. And I like to put some shredded cheese, some hot sauce, and a little bit of milk in there while I'm making them. And we didn't have milk, so they were kinda... I don't know how to describe it. They weren't hard, but they weren't, like, creamy, you know? You prefer sunny side up with toast and bacon? Yeah, not as fluffy. That's a good way to say it. Yes, yes. You always make a fried egg sandwich. I made one the other day. I usually do like 2 eggs scrambled with some toast, but the other day it was like we were down to 1 egg, so I made a fried egg and put it on, put it in a sandwich. Yeah, I usually do oatmeal as well. And some coffee. Black coffee. Can I... Okay. Do I use heavy cream instead of milk in the scrambled egg? I've never done that. I will admit, heavy cream isn't really something I typically have readily available at whatever house I'm in. But I imagine that's good. I can't really say why it wouldn't be good. But man, I had like this... So my sister and her husband went to Italy like 2 years ago or so. And I'm still at my parents' house, and they sent my parents this authentic Italian olive oil, and I was using that to cook the eggs for a while. They were just so good. I don't know how the olive oil made it taste so much better, but it did, because now I'm just using like Kroger brand olive oil, and it's fine. It's just fine. If you scramble your egg with some salt and then leave it for 10 minutes or more, it comes out a lot tastier. Really? Yeah, I do put salt and pepper in like my mixture as well. Yes, yes. When you were in your apartment, you were saving bacon grease and using that as butter. Yeah, so sometimes if I'm feeling like, yeah, I could eat a little heavier today, this morning, I'll make bacon and then I'll just use the grease to cook the eggs. My wife's calling me, but I'll keep playing. Hi, Silver and Hex. Good morning. I'm talking to wife, but I'm gaming. Alright, sorry about that. We were just yapping about the thing we're going to later. She wants to, you know, it's, so, if you're around, which most of y'all are, you know Sam. I play games with him pretty often, and, you know, he lives in the same town as me. He's one of my best friends. I've known him since 7th grade. He's celebrating his birthday today, and we're going to, he starts at noon, but we talked about it. We're going to show up at 12:30, because there's some stuff she has to do. So, I'll be able to stream a little longer than I thought, which is nice. But anyway, good morning, Hex. Good morning, Silver. It's good to see y'all. And, Liquid, you said, you were talking about if you add salt to the mixture in the bowl before, okay. I mean, I will admit, I've never tried that. I'll have to try that. Like, my routine is usually, I set my coffee up to be made, and while it's being made, I let the dog out. And then I get in, whisk up the eggs and stuff, get my oatmeal ready, and then start cooking it all at the same time. But I could get the eggs ready, then set the coffee up, and then let the dog out. So I should try that. But Liquid, sleep well. If you're leaving. I know you said you're heading soon. So, you know. You're gonna have to return to work soon? Okay, I'll tell him happy birthday from y'all. Oh, but it's good to see you guys. I'm getting a quick stream in before I have to go to the thing. And I might go live, like, late tonight as well, but we'll see. Not really sure how, like, tired I'm gonna be after everything. Drink this. Same as your unk. You know, it's funny, because Sam's brother had a kid, right? Hearing a lot of noise out there. Sam's brother has a kid, and so I just, you know... I mean, the joke is obvious. Hello! They're not friendly. Okay, okay, Rock. How do I block? There it is. Rocky's going nuts. It's because the other dogs are going nuts. Stop it! Okay. He was about to heal. I can't charm these fuckers. Gotcha. I might have to pick him up. And you'll hear pug noises. Come here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There he is. Look at the boy. Yes. Yes. He's getting very defensive of his father. He's like, "Father, something's happening outside the room." Turning to work. Okay, I got you. I appreciate you stopping in. Ooh. 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 How do I equip things? There it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hope work goes well, Silver. I need to upgrade that. Pretty fucking rad, I got that already. Right, I got that just now. Alright, so I've explored these houses, I believe. I've been in that cave. Let's go. I don't think I checked out this ruin, but I'm gonna return to town so I can upgrade this hood anyway. Oop. Maybe I can upgrade my house while I'm out there too. I know if I upgrade a certain part of the house, I'll be able to just teleport from my house to town and vice versa, which would be fantastic. And I see an egg up here. How do I get to it, though? Okay. Yep. He likes to lay his head on my wrist and then move around. Oh, let go of my ego. That didn't work. Wait, rocks? I'm not talking to you. I don't know. I've been to that. That looks interesting. I don't think I've been there. Have I? It's not my house, is it? No, I definitely haven't been there. Let me go check that out. Oh, here's the scholar. I need to go. Yes. He seems at peace now that he's in my lap. He was like super, you know, on edge, looking outside the door when he first got my lap, and now he's just like, sleep time. It's like, Father, I must defend you. Father, there's things coming. I'm tired now. Father? Alright, got the scholar up here. He's gonna ask for landmarks. I got a ton of them. Might have what he needs. Scholar seems to be absorbed with their looking glass. They peer through, scribble something in their notebook, and then peer again. They do not look at you. A traveler, Apologies, I'm on academy business, and this map won't make itself. I have cipher charts, yes. The detail here is impressive for one of your limited experience. Fuck you. A letter of recommendation that'll get me into the academy. Okay. Cool. And I got a good hefty bit of money. Very nice, very nice. Okay, it seems like I have been over here, but I don't think I've gone up there. How's Pupper's leg? It's good. Oh, from when he got his shots. Yeah, he's doing fine. How are you doing, Rusty? Guten Morgen. That's German for morning, I think. Good morning. I know Guten Tag is like good day, good afternoon, but I think it's Guten Morgen. Oh, hello. Ow, you really hurt. Cool. These are tougher. Okay, I definitely haven't been up here. I'm gonna go check it out. Hello. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here to tell me if my German's correct, Hex. I know so little German. I know little bits of German exclusively because my sister and her husband were... They lived there for like a month. No, 2 months. 3? Somewhere around there. Drink potion. Hello. I blocked that, right? I hope so. Ooh, you've been playing some Trash Goblin off and on. Are you enjoying it? I thought it was a good game. Very chill. Easy to play when your brain is off. You're enjoying it? Good. Have you gotten to where you can, like, travel yet? I got to that, but I never did it. I was kind of curious how it was. Motherfucker. Jesus. Oh my god. Took long enough. There's nothing in here. I mean, I guess it's somewhere to sleep. Oh, a few hundred coins from the traveling, okay. Yeah, I never got around to trying that. I meant to as well. Yeah. As long as I stay moving, it's pretty easy to take these guys out. Oh. Okay. Nothing really in here. Kind of disappointing. Seemed like a secret. I need a key. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go in the fortress. Oh, interesting landmark. Hold on. There we go. What is it labeled as? Hallow Castle. It makes me think of Kingdom Hearts. Come here. Ah! There are no- oh, there's two of them. Fuck. Let's see if I can take you out. Yeah. You're next. Nice. Getting a good bit of money. Wait. Another bed, but it's probably a dangerous one. That one I found is probably safe to sleep in if I wanted to, but I think I'm okay. What are you doing here? Have you come from outside? It's not safe out there. There's things out there. I saw them out my window. They were like... Okay. Alright, there's... Okay. That's all she's got to say. It's fine. It's fine. Who are you? Live your life. Gimme. Oh, hello. Seems like a notable path down here. Cool, cool. Okay, there's some experience thing. Wow, these do nothing to you. Trash on these guys. Gimme. Oh, a cave. Ooh, did I have a key? Hey. Secret tunnel. I did see the dragon, yeah. I've seen it before. What the fuck are you? I can't talk to you. Oh, okay, here we go. Another ape thing scurries into my den. If you bear one of my keys, you must be a devout follower, recognized by the most fertile of my children, so I think... Oh, I remember getting this key. Yes, yes. But if you have come to witness my glory, I'm afraid I must disappoint. The age has long passed when I towered above humanity, growing bloated from its filth. Few know me now. I am small, withered, forgotten. Pregnant goblin mother? Dragon D's nuts. Jesus. I wonder, have the Wiccans sent you to assist my plight? You bear few of my gifts. Your skin is smooth and unsullied. Or perhaps that may be of use. Take this aspect of myself, smuggle it into the Apostatic Union Council chambers, place it in the highest point, and it will take seed. It will blind the Union meddlers to my presence, and I will move unshackled once more. But beware, it contains an aspect of myself, and is thus part of me. If it should fall into their hands, they could use it to hurt me, to trap me. Now go with my blessing. I don't know if I want to help this thing or kill it. I feel like the bringing the gods back is... So, like, I talked about this last time I streamed this. It's very gray, because if the gods are around, they'll bring prosperity to the land and everything will be great, but they demand sacrifices. But on the other hand, the people can live free without the gods, and they don't have to sacrifice others, but the land will be in ruin. It's hard to say which one's the better option. I'll have to think about it, but fortunately I have time. I want to check out this fortress. I'm leaning toward killing the gods, because freedom, you know? Hey, Wolfie. The special boy. Is that what I am? Thank you. How are you doing, Wolf? You still wear tighty whities. Oh, what a... I don't. But, good to meet you. Welcome in. America, freedom. That's right. That's right. See. See, America. Important to set the record straight immediately. That's right. That's right. I am a boxer brief man. Just so everyone knows. No one wanted to know that, but now everyone knows. Ugh. But what brings you here, tighty whitey? It's funny calling you that as your name. Are you a Dread Delusion fan? My lore skill is low. Also, if you hear pug snores, my pug is in my lap. Your thighs are too big for any briefs. I can respect some thick thighs. Greeting, stranger. If I were you, I'd leave this accursed place. Leave and not look back. What's wrong with this castle? Can you not sense it? A Hallow Castle has been stricken with a terrible curse. Foul creatures stalk the land while our duke writhes in agony. Okay. It all started when that damned Wiccan came to our aid, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, the plague was better than this. If you insist on lingering, a word of advice. Things are not what they seem. Those large paintings are mere illusion. You can walk right through them. If you have some jitter seed and a paradoxius, you could brew a potion to see through the illusion. Okay. Who are you? Humble servant, the last in the Duke's employ, it would seem. Anyone with any sense has already fled. Okay. You have to snap the elastic. Okay, are you talking like tidy whities, or are you talking like boxer briefs? I want to upgrade this. I can't. He said I could brew a potion. Is there like an alchemy thing? Just hang on a minute. You're a plain boxer, man. Gotta have the breathing room. See, I was a boxer, man. Pug is now in his bed. I was a boxer, man, for a very long time. But how do I say this without being crude? I can't really. My balls would get stuck between my legs, and it was very annoying. So that's why I wear boxer briefs. Ooh, a truth potion. Hello. You cycled through them all? Yeah. Wait. Are you still talking about underwear? Man, I could just walk through these. I don't know why he said I needed a potion to sense it. You're a creepy one. That's a lot of lore. If I were patient enough to read it, this would be fascinating. I do actually really like the world of this game. But I just, you know, sitting here and reading isn't really something I want to do on stream. Hello. Tired eyes peer from a weathered face. The man wears the garb of a Wiccan priest, old and tatty. What's this, an intruder? How'd you get into the keep? I've come to end this madness. They need to explain it all quicker. Yeah. I agree. I mean, you know, it's like the books and stuff are there more for flavor, and I respect that, but I don't really want to dedicate the time to read it. Your thighs don't let you pull the brief legs up enough to guard your testes. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, my testes are guarded. Facade is finally crumbled. I suppose I knew this day would come. The ruination of this place is complete. I tried to wreathe this place in an illusion magic to conceal the decay. Only so much a simple charm can do. Castle rots, its bones laid bare. You're a Wiccan, no? Why are you here? Well, I suppose there's no point in hiding it. That would be an insult to us both. I'm an emissary of the Wiccan Covenant of the Worm, sent to oversee godly contracts. Even a simple prayer to a lowly deity can be a dangerous thing, and a Wiccan priest can act as a middleman of sorts. Of course, these days it is dangerous business. Since the God War, our covens are scattered and secretive. Each one of us could face a terrible death were the Union to find us. Unless things change, it's only a matter of time before the Inquisition finds me here. I will, of course, be tortured. I will, of course, tell them everything. If I had the courage, I would end my life now, but I'm a coward. At least you're honest. Was there anything else? What's wrong with this castle? Man lets out a long, haggard sigh. A dread bargain. It was supposed to save these people, not to doom them. Some years ago, this castle was beset with a terrible plague. Even the Duke's son was afflicted. The Apostatic Union wouldn't help, so the people turned to a local god. But Pageth demanded tribute. So my coven sent me to facilitate a contract. Pageth's spell would be sustained by a sacrifice not of life, but of pain. The Duke obliged. Even now, a poison engulfs him in perpetual agony, so that the plague may be kept at bay. But his life force weakens. The god's spell finds new ways to take due payment, and the isle grows ever more cursed. I've deliberated for many months on what to do. My conscience is heavy with the weight of it all, but for things to change, something awful must occur. Must be a way to resolve this curse. Resolution. It is a comforting thought, I must admit. Beyond that painting lies a secret room. It holds a sacrificial poison, the same one that flows through the Duke's veins. The dosage is exact. An overdose would be lethal. If the Duke were to drink more, he would die, voiding the contract entirely. The madness would end, but the plague would return. But there is an alternative. If a second sacrificial victim could be found, the god would be satiated. Equilibrium could be established once more, although Pageth's taint would never fully vanish. But I grow weary of this business. I do not have the heart to inflict more pain. I don't know if I want to administer the poison. Oh. To the Duke, yeah. I could administer on your behalf, yeah. He was silent a while. Why is that fellow over there? Why is that fellow over there getting up? Perhaps that is the wisest choice? My indecision has let this castle rot. Perhaps you could be the one to save it. Very well, I will open the door to the poison. The Duke is at the top of the keep. To enter, you must walk through an illusory wall. Was there anything else? Nope. That sounds good. End this misery. Oh. Excellent. I got attribute point. Let's see. I'm going to go more into Persona. I really want to go hard on Persona. I like charming my way through things. Okay. Well, all the knights are up now. Testy festive. Testy festies. I had to say that one a little slower. I'm a charming fellow. Thank you. I don't know if I agree, but thank you. Man. Hold on a minute. Glorious treasure. Iron ore. Those are two very different things. Hello, mommy. Welcome in, mommy. Pained groans emanate from the helmet. The man writhes, clearly in agony. He does not seem to notice your presence. Greetings? The man inhales sharply, his head slowly turning towards your own. I am the Duke of Hallowshire. State your business. Can I help? Only that bastard Wiccan may help me now. I have the Wiccan's poison. I could end your pain. For a moment there is silence, but for the Duke's hoarse breathing. For so long have I ached for death. Though it may doom my dukedom, I am too weak to refuse. Please kill me. Poison. You slip the vial past the Duke's helmet and let the liquid trickle past his lips. After a moment, he begins to shake violently, his armor rattling. Then he's still. Alright. Pegasus' contract spell has been broken. The castle and the surrounding village will return to normal, but the plague may return as well. Yeah, but it may not, you know? Wiccans now consider me neutral? Man looks deathly pale and boils cover his skin. He lets out a burst of coughs as you approach. Please stay back, I'm not well. With my father's death, the curse has been lifted, but the plague that has been lain dormant in my blood has returned. Still, perhaps this is for the best. I would rather die free than live cursed. I agree. I agree with that. I mean, good for him. Good for him. But this is the son. Okay, so the plague just immediately returned to him. That sucks for him. But as long as he doesn't infect others, like, I don't, you know, I think this is for the best. Alright, we solved the curse of this castle, sort of. Live free, without gods, and find your own destiny. That's what I'm gonna stick with. Oh, let me see what this guy says now. Hello. How fares the castle? So the Duke is dead? At least his howls of pain will haunt these halls no more. Okay. Cool. I just killed the whole world with that one decision? Maybe. But at least the world will, you know... The world will be free. Dead, but free. Oops. Alright, I'm going back to town. And then I could go to the academy. Oh, good. I need more lockpicks. I used them all very quickly. I don't know what that sound was. Is that town? Yeah, I think so. Thoughts on Roblox getting cooked? Are you talking about the lawsuit thing? Didn't, like, the state of Louisiana sue Roblox or something? Like, I've heard about it, but I don't really know a whole lot about it. Yup. Okay. I read about it, but I've forgotten, like, what is the basis of the lawsuit? I've completely forgotten at this point. It was something about the type of content they have. I can't exactly remember. Alright, we're in town. Let me see if I can find some cloth so I can upgrade this hood. Child safety? Yeah, but that's kind of... what's the word I'm looking for? Nebulous. Like, what exactly instigated it? Ah, yes, I forgot the merchants have horrifying faces for some reason. I wanted to buy one of these. go in here. Okay, I can upgrade this. Yep. Very nice. Assassin's Cowl, nice. I need glorious stuff for it, though. Do I have any? Let me see. No, it doesn't look like it. But I can still buy one. Oh, protecting child predators. That's what it was, yes. Banning a YouTuber for getting rid of the predators and sending them a cease and desist. That's right, that's right. It's about child predators. Yes, yes, yes. Now I remember. Honestly, I don't really see... Roblox seems more in the wrong for that than Louisiana. Like, I can see where Louisiana is coming from. I think, in my perspective, the lawsuit is more just to get them to do something about that stuff happening. Because it's very easy for predators to go on Roblox and find kids and take advantage of them, regardless of what that means. But it's just... yeah, I think they should do something about it. You know? Like, why not? What do I need for this? Some kind of ore I don't have. Alright, let's go turn in this god seed, get some more money. Who asked me? Was it you? Yes. Discovered the god Pageth. Her quill slips on the paper. She looks up slowly. You attest to having succeeded, where an entire echelon of Inquisition agents has failed. I require proof. Here you go. The thing slumps into the polymath desk where it writhes, gurgles, and belches a strange odor. Polymath tries to maintain her composure, but is clearly perturbed. This thing indeed matches the description of a god aspect. Perhaps you really have located a Class B god entity. Very well, our scribes will use this aspect to pinpoint the god's location. An Inquisition strike team will make short work of the entity. You've done well. No doubt the Inquisition would have found the thing eventually, but I cannot deny your assistance in the matter. Take this, a modest sum of coin for your efforts. Plus a passport, nice. And an amulet? Now, if you'll excuse me, this new development necessitates many official documents. You may take your leave. Okay. I mean, I think the god should not be around. Ah. Gives you more stamina at the cost of mana. I'll pass, but it's nice to have. Okay, were there any other quests I needed to, like, turn in? I did... no. I almost got a new attribute point. I'm, like, halfway. Just reading these quests real quick. Oh, yeah. I can go to the academy now. Okay, I'm cutting down these quests slowly but surely. No, I'm gonna see where I can go to upgrade my house. I might have to go to my house to do it. I'm not really sure. Seek the swamp. This actually might be useful. I'm gonna get this. I think it might open that big crystal place. Ooh, increased attack power. That's nice. Let's sell this. 4! Fucking lame. That's like all my money. I'm gonna hold off. Oh, they added... I didn't know they added a dating thing to Roblox for adults. Yeah, that's crazy. I missed that you said that. That's... Yeah. I can understand where the state of Louisiana is coming from. But the question becomes, why Why the state of Louisiana, though, you know? Oh, wow, the Apostatic Union loves me. Wiccans dislike me. Outlaws are neutral. Dark Stars mercenaries are neutral. Let me go talk to those outlaws and see if I can make them like me a little more. Here, no, I think it's down here. No, down here, yes. Let me get some lockpicks. Do you want this weird wine? You can have it. It'll make me some money. I'm happy about that. Okay. I'm just seeing if they have any. Okay, can I turn in any of these egg things? Got some godlets. Take them all. Okay. That help my reputation at all? No. Yeah, they're not really giving me much. This other guy in here sells more lockpicks. I'm gonna grab him. Let me get some lockpicks. Thank you. There. Full up on lockpicks. Excellent. Hey, Mr. Outlaw, won't you like me? Ooh woo. I know. I just want to be your friend. Ooh woo. YouTuber was helping the police catch the Preds? Oh, they banned the YouTuber for helping the police. I see, I see. I mean, listen, I don't agree with them banning him for that, but Devil's Advocate, I could see where the argument could be made that, like, he's involving the police with their servers, and that's something they don't like, but it's just dumb that they do that. Like, that is such a bad look for them. An incredibly bad look for them. Hey, do you upgrade my house? Let's see who does. Might be someone at that bar down the road. Because I know they said I could upgrade my house either in town or at my house. I just don't know where in town. Privacy guideline. Yeah. Like, there's an argument there. It's a stupid one, but there is an argument there. Let me in. Cool. Can I increase my attribute yet? Yes, I can. I think my might is okay. Honestly, I just want to go hard on Persona again. It seems like the max is 10 and I'm almost there, so I might just go for it. Getting predators off the site or getting them to... I know, and then you get banned for that? Like, that's just... Like I said, it's just such a bafflingly bad look. Like, you know, they could have even put out a statement like, okay, we get how this is a good thing, but here's why we think it's a bad thing, but we'll let it slide. But no, they just decide to fucking ban him. Like, that's just dumb. It's just dumb. Hey, do you have any quests? Always in need of folk like yourself. Yeah, I'm already there. I was hoping maybe I'll get a chance to make the outlaws like me. I don't know. I want them to like me. Please like me. Okay, let's go to the swamp. I think with this key I'll be able to open this shell. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to go to. I want to go back and go to that ruin. How much time do I have? I got about an hour before I gotta go. There's a brigand tower. I don't think I've... No, I've been there. I remember it. Bell tower, and then this is getting back to previous area. Let me go left. No, let's go to the swamp first, and then we'll go left. I'm curious about that. Oh, I should have slept. Oh, I can do that. Let me run to my house, but to do that, I have to run through the swamp, so it kind of works out. I could also teleport to my house, but that's okay. It's okay. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna teleport to my house, sleep, and then I'll go to the swamp. Yeah, yeah. I want to see if I can possibly upgrade it to where I can just go from town to my house in one seamless motion. Child safety should be their top priority, especially since Roblox has children as the intended. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, he was getting people taking advantage of the fact that there's kids all over Roblox. He was getting rid of someone that fucked with that, and they were like, hey, not allowed. Like, it's just baffling. Someone acting like Batman can also be dangerous, setting themselves up as judge and jury. I agree. I agree with that, but he was working with the police, you know? I don't know. Okay, the garden. I think this will make it so I can go to town quickly. And I can afford another upgrade. I can do the library. I want to upgrade the main house, but I need some more ore. Oh, I don't have... Okay. I can't do any of them right now anyway, so I'll just leave. Let's go see the garden. So was Batman. He wasn't always. Sometimes he goes against the police, but this guy was literally working with the police. And yeah, but Batman does that too, sometimes. Usually. And that's usually when he's doing the right thing. Do I have to sleep for the garden to, like, finish constructing? Let me do that. I think I have a bed. I know I need to upgrade my house, but I think there's a bed somewhere. Maybe not. Kinda sucks. Maybe I can sleep in my friend's bed. My servant's bed. You know. Now we're getting to a nerdy conversation, but that's okay. Whenever Batman goes rogue and goes against what the police want, that's usually when he's doing something a little more gray, you know? Okay. Okay, my servant stole 6 coins from me. That's how I'm taking that. 6 coins is fine, it's nothing. I'm gonna go see if the garden's built, though. I might have to come back after, like, a lengthier period of time, I'm not really sure. Oh, that's definitely built. Oh my. It's fascinating how nice this looks when the house looks like that. Okay, okay. Needs a key? This is my house! In your opinion, people put too much clout on Batman, his superpowers prep time? I mean, yeah, that's true. And I do think people put, like, a little too much sway in what he can do. Yeah, okay, so now I can teleport pretty easily. This is nice. Okay, 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 yeah. I remember this, okay. Like, you know, there are people that'll say, like, here's an example. The Viltrumites from the Invincible universe. Very fast, very powerful. Don't really have a notable weakness aside from, like, sound, but even that doesn't really do that much to them. People assume that Batman could beat them with prep time. I don't really think he could. I mean, yes, with a lot of people, if they have, like, a notable weakness, like, yeah, he could beat Batman if he had prep time, because he could get some kryptonite. And that'd fuck did I say Batman? I meant Superman. That'd fuck Superman over completely. Could he beat someone who doesn't really have that notable weakness that he could take advantage of? I don't know. Because at the end of the day, he's just a guy, you know? Better to work with Roblox directly. The thing with YouTubers, they're doing things for content and views. Yeah, I mean, that's true. He probably could have involved Roblox. And I can, you know, I can tell you, this is just devil's advocate, you know, type of talk. He could have involved Roblox, but that's what I'm saying, is like, their response could have been more along the lines of, hey, what he did wasn't really okay, but we get how it's a good thing, so we're gonna let it slide, but we can't let this happen again. But instead, they just ban him. Like, I just don't think that's the appropriate response. Because it just makes him look so bad. So bad. Ahaha, what is this? They sent a cease and desist letter. Yeah, it's just... Where is this taking me? Oh, my wife's calling me again. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Yeah, yes, absolutely, both parties could have gone about it better. I agree with that, 100%. Interesting landmark. Let's mark it. What is this, though? Where am I? Wiccan Island? Hmm. Ow. Give me your loot. Okay. This motherfucker. Okay, can I get in here? Maybe. I certainly have enough lockpicks. Hopefully. Please? My god. Thank you. Was ist das? Shuriken! More difficult to manufacture and more dangerous than a simple throwing knife. Makes sense. So it's like a better throwing knife that's harder to find. Okay. Are there any actual Wiccans up here? Can I befriend them without siding with gods? Probably not. I feel like the stance I'm taking on gods is pretty anti-Wiccan. Oh, I can turn in these to him. I see, I see. I don't even need to talk to him to know what that is about. Your nephews be playing Roblox though, and you didn't know it had adult data. I didn't know that either. It seems it's not just for kids anymore, so you let your sister know. Yeah. Dude, that guy's looking for godlets, but there's one right here. Yeah. I mean, that's... why? That's very strange. I mean, yeah, I know of, like, a handful of adults that play Roblox, but they're, you know, they're not... At least I hope they're not predators. Considering I'm friends with them and know them. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. My wife was showing me the things she bought. You play from time to time, but you don't chat at all? Yeah, I mean, it must have been last year, maybe the year before, I did a Roblox stream with Kevin. We didn't chat with anyone, but it was... You know, it's not terrible. It's not like some terrible, awful game or anything like that. Now I can teleport here easily, that's nice. It's just, you know... It's basically, the way I look at it is Roblox is like the epitome of, you know, modern day kids, because it's just so much, there's so much different stuff you can do. It's like they constantly need new stuff to keep their attention on it, and it seems to fit the bill for that. But I don't see anything wrong with Roblox, aside from fucking having adult dating in it. That's ridiculous. You've never played. Ultimately, it's a parent's responsibility. They should be worried about letting their kids sign up for what is an MMO. Same with Club Penguin back in the day. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I agree. But there should be some, you know, they should have some avenues to make sure that their space is as safe as they can reasonably make it, as in addition to parents being responsible, you know? It's kind of a middle ground there. Advanced time? Oh. Huh. Wow. It said, you can make, it basically just advances to the next stage of the day, but it said some scholars have casted that spell and never come back, and it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't use it. No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what safety stuff Roblox has in place either. Honestly. Okay, have I explored this island entirely? I feel like I might have. Yeah, I've been there. I've been up here. Yeah, I got that god egg. Yeah, I think I've been everywhere. There's just this fella up here. Let me see if he, like, has a quest or something I could do. Greetings, traveler. Have you seen the spiked god shells? Okay, yeah. He doesn't really say anything. Yeah. Yeah, there are parents that just don't give a fuck and let their kids play, like, COD and stuff, and those lobbies are, yeah, they can be toxic as hell. I mean, like, there's a needle to thread there, because, you know, my parents let me play, like, Halo, but my dad would be playing it with me. And, like, you know, there's, you know, I'm talking, like, I played Halo when I was, like, 6. But when I played it, it was just, like, I looked at it as a way to have fun with my dad more than anything. Even now, it's like, whenever a Halo releases, I like to try to find some way to play it with him, which was hard to do. I don't think I did that with Infinite, because it was just like, you can't. You think you saw something about adding an age limit thing, or make sure your age is your age? There are a lot of things that are, like, starting to require you to... Like, I get the age verification thing, I get it. And there are probably some ways to do it without requiring you to send them a picture of your ID. Like, I don't know. That just seems crazy to me. Because there's, like, some, you know, modding websites. They have, like, adult mods on there in addition to normal mods. And they require you to show your ID. Like, Nexus Mods is doing that now. It's just weird. I don't know. You played OG Doom when you were a kid, but it didn't have multiplayer, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've never really been that into playing, like, PvP multiplayer, ever. And the few times I ever did, it was just with my friends, so I never was exposed to that kind of stuff. I mean, I guess I was, but I was just like, this isn't for me. So, I'm not exactly sure if I have the right to talk about it all that much, but yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree having kids exposed to that stuff is almost certainly more problematic than Roblox. I'm gonna find the fucking cave. I'm trying to go back to town. The place is like a maze to me. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, I was coming here to do something. Oh, I was gonna turn in that god thing. Then I was gonna head north. And give it to the outlaws. I want them to like me. I want to be loved. Hello, you look like an outlaw. Look like someone who can take care of themselves. A word of advice. While the countryside starves from the famine, the merchants here are as rich as ever. Okay. Make sure you stock up on lockpicks, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. She's just telling me how to rob places, that's fine. There's a dog bed right next to me, and this dog is choosing to lay on the floor instead. Okay. Here you go. Take it. Do you like me yet? Do you like me now? Neutral! Whee. Alright, I'm gonna leave the town and go north. If I can figure out which way that is. I think it's that way. Whoa, fuck! Oh god. Oh god. Yep, this is gonna kill me. Where am I now? am I? Ah. Great. Okay. Well, I got out of town. Maybe we should go see what that dragon is all about. People just using photos from in-game model to get around the ID requirement. You have to treat anything on the internet like the Wild West. You can try and create safe spaces, but anything can get infiltrated. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yep. Like, it's... No matter how much you try to restrict it, there's so many ways to get around pretty much anything you do. Or set up. I've been here, apparently. You bitch. I've been here? No, I don't think I have. Friend got hate rated on her Twitch stream a couple weeks ago. There's always people out. I know, like, there's some things I just don't understand. Like hate raids and stuff like that. Like, I don't... Why? But there's just always people like that, it seems like. Like, I can get trolling, but like... I don't know. I don't really understand the enjoyment of trolling someone who's just a fucking idiot, or they're your friend. Or both. But like, just trying to make someone feel bad for no real reason, I don't know. I don't get that. Okay, what did I just do? What is this? Hollowed out tree? Okay. Well, I've exposed that part of the map. That's good. I want to go check out that ruin. I don't think I ever have. Let's see about this tree. Nothing. Like serial killers, why do they exist? Because everyone's mind is wired different and people get pleasure from different things. Yeah. I suppose. But it's just... Sometimes I just... It just surprises me how a lot of people just lack any sort of empathy whatsoever. And yeah, there's like, you know, psychopaths don't, sociopaths don't have any. But like, even just like normal people, some people just don't care about the feelings of others at all. Like, oh, if I'm laughing, that's all that matters. I don't know. It's, you know, like you said, everyone's brain is wired differently, I suppose. Creature looks at you from sunken eyes. It shifts behind its massive jaw. It appears physically incapable of lifting its head. I believe that. Be still, human. Only those who embrace their wretchedness may claim their second self. I have embraced my wretchedness. May I pass? You seem sincere in your penance. Very well. You may claim your second self. The door is open. Okay. Easy. A chunk of wood shoddily carved to resemble a face that allows one to entice more powerful foes. Huh. So, entice is that spell I like using, right? Yes. So, that's actually useful for me. Let me equip it. Oops. Oh, is it? Okay, okay, I can wear it there. Cool. Cool. A nice but unexpected reward. Let's go check out these places. Someone that was raised as a strict Christian, internet was a wake-up call. See, like, I was raised in a semi-Christian household. Like, I wouldn't say we were, like, devout, but, like, we'd go to church on holidays. I did go to a Christian school my whole life, so that's pretty notable. But anyway, I'm kind of just like an agnostic Christian, if anything. I I respect Christianity for the beliefs that are behind it and the morality behind it, but I hate organized religion just as a whole. So I wouldn't really call myself a Christian, but I do try to follow the tenets, I suppose. Anyway, regardless of how it is, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's like, why hurt people unless you really have to? I don't know. Like, what's the gain? Like, it's like if you're selfish and you're hurting people, you're doing it because there's something to gain, right? But sometimes there's just nothing to gain and you're just doing it. And then, I guess, like you said, it's just because you get pleasure out of it, but I don't know, man. You'd go 3 times a week. Holy shit, I'd go like 3 times a year. I don't think it's the same as people who are in BDSM. That's like specifically a sexual thing, you know? Like, I don't know if I agree with that. I can make potions here, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you know, there could be people who are into BDSM who are just kind to others, you know? You know what I mean? Okay, so he said Jitter Seed and Paradoxicus, I think, make a... Yeah. Let me drink this. Some of your friends find joy in winning no matter the cost. It's the same, but putting someone under you is the win. Being the best person in the room. Yeah. You see that mentality a lot, especially in modern American politics. It's like, we're better because X, you know? It just gets so tiring. And I say that, like, from both sides of the political spectrum in the US. Like, they're both doing that. They're both, like... This side, they're completely... they're just moronic. They're stupid. There's no redeeming qualities about them whatsoever. Both of them say that. And it's like... There's no longer any attempt to want to get along at this point. And I just... It's tiring and sickening. I'm just so tired of it. It's like whenever I like to browse Reddit pretty often, which is pretty notoriously or famously left-leaning. But, you know, whenever there's something political that's happening and it's involving Mango Mussolini, who I will openly admit I think is a bumbling buffoon. Whenever he does something, I like to look at the left-leaning subreddits, see what they think. I like to look at the conservative subreddits, see what they think, and I like to read the moderate subreddits. And I kind of form my opinion, and I kind of see where the truth lies, but no one... I hate to say it, there aren't a lot of people that do that. You know? Getting along doesn't sell, I know that's right. Men in their brains are wired that get pain from pleasure, and so, oh yeah. It's just a different wiring, yeah. I get that, yeah. Oh, I've been over here. I remember this. That leads to the Deadlands or whatever. That's how you did book reports in middle school? What, like getting all ranges of opinions and forming your own? Yeah, that's a good way to do things. That no one fucking does anymore. Like, sometimes, you know, sometimes... I hate it. if you're conservative, I don't care. I don't care. But you know, Americans out there, if you're conservative, that's great. That's fine. But there's just some things that are just inexcusable that the current president is doing. And there's some things he does that I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty okay, you know? But like I'd say like 75% of the things he does, I just think are abominable. But there are people out there that'll defend everything he does, no matter what. And there are people out there that'll lambaste everything he does, no matter what. And it's just like... It's like politics have become sports or something, you know? This is my team and we're always right. This is my team and we're always right. And it's just like there's no winning for anyone whenever we're just constantly hating each other. I just hate it. I just hate it. I really do. You know, like, I'm naturally pretty left-leaning, which is fine. That's fine. And I've had, like, very notably conservative people come into the stream and talk to me about politics. And I'll just talk to them. I'll establish why I think what I think, and why I might agree with what they're saying, and why I might disagree with it. There's just, you know, you should be able to talk. Anyway. It really bothers me sometimes. I think about that a lot. Especially these days. Wikipedia Sparks notes and a mysterious third option. Summarize when. Yeah, I mean, yes, I agree. That's how to do book reports and stuff. People that run the world... It's better that the serfs are fighting amongst themselves so they can keep getting... Yes! Yes! It's like if we keep doing this, that's exactly what they want. Because then they can just do whatever they want, and their team will support them no matter what. It's just ridiculous. Saying anything is 100% true or false shows immaturity. Exactly. You can't take a blow even if it's not to you. I know, it shows like an unwillingness to change your mind or take in other opinions. Because like, just because you think it's right doesn't mean it's like objectively right. But that's just how it is now. That's how people think now. People take it personally and get mad, exactly. You've never been into politics because how you were raised, but it's hilarious to you that in your lifetime every prime minister has always been hated regardless. Yeah. I know. And what I really hate, okay. I don't say this as a left-leaning guy, although it could sound like it. The reason, this weird dichotomy, this constant fighting is the exact reason, and he serves as the epitome of it, that we have the fucking president we do now in America. Because he stokes the flames like no other president ever has, and he does it intentionally, and it's terrible. That's why I hate him. It's not even necessarily his policies and stuff like that, it's because he makes everyone hate each other more intentionally. It's fucking awful. And I hate every time I see some statement from him that's just absurd and causes more of it. It's just, oh my god. Like, please, just be a president and do things and try to bring us together. Like, I didn't even like the last president that much, but for the most part, he was trying to bring us together, and I can respect that. Ugh. There's a lot of things I didn't like about the last president, but there's a lot more I don't like about this president. Woman stands in full armor as she tinkers with an assortment of junk. Her head snaps around as you approach. Oh, I needed to find this lady. Looks like you're lost, wanderer. If you value your neck, I'd be lost someplace else. Wait, you're Ambarian. You're the Ambarian, right? She turns to you, grimacing, and shoulders her greatsword with a clang. Another bounty hunter. As I told the last of you sods, I don't sail with the dark stars no more. But I can cleave you in two all the same. Basalt sent me, we're on the same side. Basalt, so that old bastard put you on my trail, eh? The old sod never could keep his mouth shut. If I don't find Vela, I'm dead. Hearing Vela's name, she flinches. Vela? I'm done with that devil, you hear? And if you think I'll track her down just to save your sorry neck, you're dead wrong. I thought you and Vela were comrades. Comrades? Ha! Vela was more than a comrade. She slams her blade upright. She was a sister to me. I owe my life to that girl. If she's such a devil, why did you idolize her? She shifts and looks away. Time was... I thought she really could make the world better. Little by little, with blood and sweat and grit, I thought we were doing it. She inhales, but then she found it. A map, buried in some Emberian ruin, or tomb, that pointed to something impossible. I told her to leave it, to not put her faith in ancient cursed things. She promised me. But she led us to our doom anyway. Vela plunged the dark stars beneath the clouds with our best ships, our flagship and galleon both, in pursuit of an Emberian artifact that was more likely to end the world than save it. On that day, she was not my sister. As captain of the Black Goblin, I told my crew to fire upon their comrades. We splintered the hull of Vela's ship with our cannons before we boarded and clashed swords. It was mutiny, fratricide. Her fists are clenched tight, trembling. But while I stalled her plans that day, I couldn't stop her. She twists her mouth into a grim smile. I never could. As someone who has no affiliation with any politics, you've heard good things about Trump and bad things about Trump and things he's done, so you have zero opinion on him. He hasn't done all bad things. He's done... His last administration was a lot more digestible than this current one. This current one is just a mess. It's just a mess. It honestly, like... it's just bad. He's just stoking the flames of hate. And I mean, he did that to an extent last time, but it felt like you had somewhat reasonable people reining him in and being like, okay, we can't do all that. But now he's just surrounded by sycophants and yes men, so he's just making things bad. He's making things how he thinks they should be. And regardless of whether or not you think he's a good president, he's a terrible person. He's just always been a terrible person. All through the 90s, he was regarded as, like, the epitome of corrupt businessmen, and that's still who he is. And everything he does now is to better himself. It's just, I hate it. What is Vela trying to find? Something called the Cradle, buried deep in the Underlands. What it actually is, we don't know, but if Vela's right, it could be used to alter the very language of the cosmos. That means she could end poverty, suffering, and even death itself. She's more likely to end the world. The Emberians were known to meddle with forces they couldn't control. She's a damn fool for chasing their accursed dreams. If you care for her, you have to find her. Do I? And what would you know of the matter? I sailed with Vela for years, while I've known you for mere moments. What could you possibly know of our camaraderie? No, that chapter of my life is over. I will not chase that woman's dream anymore, not to help nor hinder. I have a pilgrimage of my own to tread, my own answers to find. Maybe I can help you. Ah, and what makes you think I need your help? I can handle myself just fine. Okay. Will you at least answer my questions? I'll hear them. I can't promise to give them an answer. His first time in office, you were anti-Trump because the whole... Yeah. You had a female American friend at the time who was pro-Trump, and you didn't understand why, but you're older now and a little more measured, who understands everything has good and bad. I agree. I mean, like I said, there's some things he's done that weren't bad. And like he did some good stuff for businesses, especially in his first term. And in his first term, this stuff with the military wasn't all bad, and there was some, he went a little overboard, in my opinion, but this term, it just feels like he's unrestrained, unrestricted. He's not taking the advice of people who know about specific areas better than him. He's just doing what he thinks is right. And he's not all-knowing. He's not fucking God. He hasn't learned about everything. He doesn't know about the ins and outs of national economics, but he acts like he does. And he's doing things assuming he does. Because he thinks he's smarter than everyone else. And like while in his original administration I could find like maybe 30% of the things he did to be acceptable, understandable, or even good, it's like now, it's like I can maybe find 10% of the things he's done to be even remotely understandable. And he just lies. He just blatantly lies. He lies so obviously. And when you lie that much, how can you trust anything he says, you know? Because like he'll just come out and say, "Oh, gas prices are the lowest they've ever been. They're this price," and they're like nowhere near that price. You could say that they're getting better. I'm working on them. They're getting better, and that'd be understandable. But he's just fucking lying, and he's saying like grocery prices are lower, and they're just not. He's just lying. He's just lying. And it's like, how do you trust? How do you trust that? How can you trust anything? As an outsider, it's just entertaining to you whenever you hear a wild story. I mean, as someone who hates the man, I really do hate the man. I will openly admit he's charismatic. I can see why he has a following, but I wish it'd just been the one term. If it'd just been the one term, we could move on, stop hating each other like this. Like, I wouldn't even care if there was a conservative president right now, if it was anyone but him. It's just because he purposefully, he mocks the opposite side. He says they're all criminals. He does shit like that to make us hate each other. And obviously he's doing that because, you know, it takes our attention off of whatever horrible thing he wants to do. And, you know, it's not all horrible, but a big percentage of it is. But, you know, like, if he, you know, he's really trying to stop the war in Ukraine, if he can make that happen, I'll give him credit. I don't think he's going to be able to. I think he's bitten off more than he can chew, and he's legitimizing Putin right now, which he shouldn't have done. But I'll give him credit. If he actually stops that conflict, I will give him credit for it. The whole if thing with if your birth certificate doesn't match your ID, you have to get a new ID to vote is crazy. Yep. Berries on married women, dogging on married women, basically. Specifically, really. Like, you know, my wife didn't change her name because we don't give a fuck. And she was just like, thank God I didn't know it'd ever come back into play like this, but thank fucking Christ I kept my original name. Try not to hate anything at all. It just messes up your own psyche. I wouldn't, like, I'll put it this way. I try not to either, but I hate what he does. I don't want to see him die. I'm not one of those people. There are people out there that are like, oh, I can't wait for him to die any day now. I just want him to go away. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, you could be a good president if you just shut the fuck up. My God. Just stop doing this. Stop. Like, he can be good. He can. I believe that. But he just needs to stop being such an asshole. Yeah, I try to stay far away from politics. You just always hear about them, no matter what, especially these days. Him fading to obscurity is the best punishment anyway. Yeah, I agree. But honestly, what I see is more likely to happen is that he dies in office. Because he's not looking good. You know, like, you see, like, evidence of something in his leg, whether it's a catheter or braces helping him stand properly, but regardless of what it is, it doesn't look good. And his hands are clearly, like, you know, they hide it. They lie about what's going on with him because they want him to look all powerful, and that's more about the lying. But he's, like, clearly had, like, not catheters, IVs in his hands and stuff. He's not doing well, despite what they'll say. They'll say he's, oh, super manly, and, he can, you know, he's gonna keep going forever because he's the epitome of what manliness is. But, I mean, he's just not doing that great. What are you looking for? Chuckles to herself. For a long time, I've had the strangest dreams of impossible cities that no mason could build, which twinkle with 1,000 tiny stars. I want to know if my dreams are real. And where would you find your answer? There's another Amberian ruin here in the Oniric Isles. Even bigger than this one, but without the right key, it's sealed shut. And where would you get such a key? This type of key is rare. I paid a good sum of money for mine at that shop at the Crystal Spire in Hallowtown. If you're thinking of following my tracks, I'd think twice. That old Amberian ruin up by Rustford is likely full of perils. You'd only get yourself killed. I could deal with that. Leave you be for now. She smirks. Something makes me think you won't give up easily, but I won't be staying here long. And for your own sake, don't bother following me. The place I'm headed to isn't for the faint of heart. If you try to track me down, I only have another foolish death on my conscience. Besides, without one of these, she holds up an ancient Amberian key, you won't be getting very far. So sod off and leave me in peace. Politics is like a fresh turd. Even if you avoid stepping in it, the smell still fills the room. Yeah, I know. I don't like politics. I really don't. But it is hard to avoid, especially today. Getting a spam call. I mean, like, listen. The thing I liked most about our last president, there are a lot of things I didn't like about him. There's a lot of things I did like. He did some good stuff with, like, making insulin more affordable. That was a good thing. I hated what he did with the fucking Israeli conflict. Fuck off. Fucking spam call. But the thing I like the most is that I could go to sleep without seeing 10 million articles about what he's doing or the stupid bullshit he said. I could sleep knowing that my president, you know, our current president isn't some fucking bully sitting in the White House. I could just sleep without thinking about the president. I could go a whole day without thinking about the president. That's what I liked most. But it's like everywhere you look, in America at least, you see someone talking about him. Some things being said about him, and I'm just like, I'm so fucking tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I was tired of it in his last administration, and when he got elected again, I was just like, my god, I don't want to be seeing this all the time again. You have to have a massive ego to think you can run a country, which is by default means you're going to be terrible at it. I agree with that, yeah. I agree. This is like kind of a hot take, but that's kind of how... That's where royalty, like the idea of royalty and like inheriting the throne and stuff like that, so to speak, that's where it kind of worked out a little better, is because sometimes, every once in a while, the king would not be a piece of shit because it'd be inherited by a very reasonable heir, you know? An heir that actually cares about people and has empathy and isn't so full of themselves they think they can run the whole fucking kingdom or whatever. That's just not how it works anymore, and I understand. Like, I don't want a return of, like, fucking, you know, kingdoms and royalty and stuff like that, but my god, there were some benefits to it. If you can run a company, you can run a country. I don't think that's true. I really don't. There's a lot more. Okay, here's the thing. If you can run a company and you're good at picking people to help you run the company, then you could probably be good at picking people to help you run a country. Instead of just picking people you like. Like somebody. People who like you. You were more or less making fun of Trump. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of getting at... If he was good at picking people to advise him, and he was good at actually taking advice, instead of thinking he knows everything, he could probably run the country pretty well. But that's why I'm saying his first administration wasn't nearly as bad as this one, because there were, you know, they had an actual economist helping with the economy, had actual policy person helping with policy, they had an actual, here's a big one, an actual military person helping with the military, not a fucking Fox News anchor. God. But now it's just so dumb. The people he has running things is so dumb. It's so dumb. The lady in charge of education in our country is the wife of the CEO of the WWF. Who doesn't really have anything to do with education at all. The guy in charge of our health believes that vaccines are evil. And that we should all drink raw milk. He had brain worms. And he ate roadkill. That's what really bothers me. It's not even like Trump himself, it's his goddamn cabinet picks. I mean, yeah, Trump's just a fucking idiot. I mean, he's not like the dumbest person alive or anything like that, but he's an idiot because of the things he does, like that. Ugh. Anyway, politics. As in wrestling. As in wrestling, yes. I think it's McMahon. I forget the dude's name, but McMahon is like the owner of the WWF, and his wife is in charge of our education. Yeah, he literally picked people who know jack about what they're... I know, he just picked people because they sucked up to him. That's all. That's it. Ugh. You find that... I believe you find that funny. If I weren't in the country, I would find it funny. It's... objectively speaking, it's pretty fucking funny. But, like, seeing the ramifications of it in my actual society is fucking terrible. Elon wasn't exactly in his cabinet, but he was certainly, like, very closely advising him, yeah. Mr. Ketamine himself. But they've had, like, they had a following out. And now there's, like... There's all this shit with the Epstein files. I don't know if he's in them or not. It doesn't matter. There's so many things he said he'd do that he's just, like, backtracking horribly on. Which happens with a lot of presidents, but there's so many things. So many things. There's usually like a handful of things a president, you know, whenever they're campaigning. They say they'll do, and they just don't do it. But it's like 90% of what he said he's gonna do is just not happening. He's so fucking upset about these Epstein files, man. He's so upset about them. Because he's obviously in them. He's absolutely in them. Whether that means he's guilty of something, I don't fucking know. It doesn't really matter. It's that he's just so hesitant to release them because he's in them. Because him and Epstein were fucking homies. I don't know why he's denying that. It's so fucking obvious. Like, you know... You can be really good buddies with someone and not be involved in the sketchy shit they do. That's very possible. But he's making himself look worse by just refuting everything everyone knows is truth and refusing to release them and calling it a hoax. In one breath, he'll say it's a hoax and it doesn't mean anything. And then in the next, he'll say, oh, if you're listed in the files that I said don't exist, then that doesn't mean you're guilty. Like, he's just dumb. That's what I'm saying. He lies so blatantly. It's like, how can you trust anything he says? Yeah, he said the Democrats may have planted my names in the file. Yeah, he's calling it a Democrat hoax. Because he's obviously in the files. Guilty by association, that's why they don't... Oh, absolutely. But, like, there's all these people that are like... If Trump's in the files, then Clinton's in the files. And I'm like... Okay? What's your point? I don't fucking care. I don't have a Hillary Bill Clinton flag or a Hillary Bill Clinton hat or a Hillary Bill Clinton fucking sticker on my car. Like, I don't fucking care. If anyone's like guilty of doing horrible things to children, they should be punished for it. If Trump isn't, that's fine. If Trump isn't and Clinton is, that's fine. Just release it. You are making yourself look so much worse by denying and then justifying and then denying and justifying and then denying and justifying. It's just ridiculous. Voting stickers are such a waste. Listen, I don't understand, like, I just genuinely don't understand, like, being incredibly obsessed with any sort of political candidate. Like, I wouldn't have a flag of anyone. I don't care who they are. I don't care if fucking Robert Downey Jr. runs for office. I wouldn't get a fucking Robert Downey Jr. political flag. Like, why? Why? And there's so many people where that's like their whole personality, regardless of if it's the left or the right. I don't care who you voted for in '98, yeah. I understand. There was a TV presenter in the UK, got investigated for that, and then he was innocent, but it ruined his career. Yeah. Okay. I understand. I understand that. I understand the hesitation because of that. Trump is on his last term. He's become the fucking president of the United States. I don't think his career is gonna get ruined, even if he's in them, you know? Like, how could it get ruined at this point? He's kind of reached the top, and he's at the end of his life. Just fucking release them, man. Although, I will say that the man is very clearly super concerned with his legacy. Alright, let's stop talking about this, because I just got raided. Oh, hey, Uncle Beeb, thank you for the raid. And Deucey, did you make this happen? Beeb, welcome in. I think we've met somewhere before, but how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. I appreciate you coming in here. We were yapping about politics, which I am choosing to move on from now because we don't need to. We don't need to go into that. But I'm playing Dread Delusion. First off, hi. Hi, I'm Lucius Late. Thank you for the follow. You can call me Luke. I play all kinds of weird games, random games. Anything that kind of comes to mind. We're playing Dread Delusion today, which is like an RPG clearly inspired by Morrowind and games like that. But it's obviously a lot smaller than Morrowind. It's indie. It's a lot of fun. It's very good. I actually like it a lot. I don't even know what I just did. Yeah, it's a good game. But Beeb, you followed me from Kevin. Okay. You've been very interested in this game? Dude, I've been following this game ever since they first released it in early access. I think it's a fantastic game. You did raid when I gotta end, like, super soon, like, within 10 minutes, but, you know, I appreciate it nonetheless. How was your stream? What were you up to? And, of course, if you gotta raid and run, I understand. Do what you gotta do. But this game is really good. You know, it came out in early access, it wasn't, like, fully... You couldn't play, like, all the parts of the game. And I was waiting for them to release sort of kind of the full game before I bought it and played it. And you know what? I'm glad I did, because there's a lot to this game. From what I've heard, it's only about 30... You know, it's 30 hours. It's pretty long, but... There's a lot to it, but at the same time, it's small. This is what... I said this the last time I streamed it. It's small, but there's a lot of stuff to find in a small area. Which I would prefer to, like, a big open game where there's not really that much, but it's just you can run for like an hour from one side to the next, you know? But this one, it's like, you can cross the map pretty quickly, but there's just all kinds of landmarks and stuff to find along the way. Dragon's Dogma Online. Okay. I didn't know they had a Dragon's Dogma Online. Yeah, it's full release now. It's been full release since, I want to say, it was either May or June of last year. You know, I've been kind of keeping it in my back pocket, waiting to play it. But I am not disappointed. I think you'll love it. The only thing that's kind of iffy about it is the combat gets a little repetitive, but the world, the story, everything about it is just good. And, like, the combat isn't bad, it's just kind of... You can kind of defeat the enemies doing the same thing. You hit them, you back up, you hit them, you back up, you hit them, you back up, and you'll win, no matter who it is. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You should check it out. I'm recommending this to anyone who thinks they'd like a fantasy RPG akin to, like, Morrowind. You should nab it. You should nab it, yeah. Yeah, nab it. Wow, one hit. Get fucked. Pretty much only play RPGs? Nice. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of RPGs. It's probably my favorite type. I play, like, a lot of different games, but I do love RPGs. Yeah, it's a solid one. You know, I love, like, Elder Scrolls games, but they really take a long time. This one is, like, pretty lengthy. It feels pretty lengthy, but at the same time it feels approachable, which is just the kind of thing I need. Like, you're gonna spend some time in this world, but you're not gonna be spending 100 hours in it, and that's what kind of turns me off from normal ones. More, I'd say, like, AAA ones typically are that long, and it's not my favorite thing. I got a text. Okay. Okay, yeah, I gotta end in like 5-7 minutes, somewhere around there. I gotta go to a party for my friend's birthday, but my wife is still getting ready, so I basically gotta hop off as soon as she's ready. Hello. Okay. But again, Beeb, I appreciate the raid. Glad you're finally able to catch one of my streams. I'm glad too. I'll have to come by. I know I want to say Kevin has like guided the raid to you once or twice, but I've never like really stuck around. I'll have to come to your stream sometime. Oh, nice. I don't know where the hell I am, man. I'm gonna have to teleport out of here in a minute, because I do have to go. There we go. Nice. Fine ore. Fine ore. I'm sorry about that. God, where am I? I just like stumbled into this place. I have no idea what's going on. Ow. Eh. Jeez. Where am I, man? I don't know. It's like, this is like when you're playing Skyrim and you stumble into that whatever, that Black Reach or whatever it's called. Place that's all underground. I will say, Beeb, if you're still here, whenever you play this game, if you're an experienced RPG player, I would recommend just starting on hard mode. It's not that hard, and it adds some challenge and makes it a little more fun, in my opinion. So many lockpicks. There we go. Nice. Stone skin, nice. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hello. I want to see if I can, like, speed through this place before I have to leave. Like, I don't want to have to come back, but I might have to. Okay. Okay, there's so much stuff! So much stuff! I've never been upset that there's a lot of stuff to find in a place, but right now, I'm feeling that. Fuck off. This motherfucker. Oh, there's a lever. That might be like a shortcut. Please be a shortcut. Shortcut? Something has changed, it says. I don't know what that means. I was hoping it'd be like an elevator. Can't get up to that. Did it open a door? Oh my god, this place is so huge. I have flown through this place. I don't think I've ever gone through a location in this game this quickly. Okay, I'm going through here. Oh, whoa. Stuff. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Stuff. Where is this leading? To an exit, maybe? I've been here. I don't even know how to get out of here now. Good fucking god. How do I leave? I think I'm going through it backwards now. At least everything's dead. What's this way? Oh? Throwing knife. Very nice. Wait. Ooh, fine ore. Yeah, I've definitely been there. I'm gonna have to pour it out of here, I think. I mean, run a little more. A little bit more. Is this what I opened? No, I broke that down, I remember. My god. There's a box up there I can't get to. I think I found the way out. I think this will lead out. Yep. I don't know what this place is, but my god, it was deep. And I pulled a lever. Hopefully it does something to help me in the future. Wait. Real quick. Whoa. Okay, that's a save. That's good, that's good, that's good. That'll do, that'll do. Okay. Future me, if you're looking at this, you got through that mine, and then it saved. And now you're just exploring. You do that. But I'm gonna cap off here. I really like this game. I'm hoping to play some more tonight, after I do this party. That would be preferable, but we'll see. I'm gonna go to this next song, I like this song. But anyone who was watching, who was hanging, I appreciate you. VOD viewers, I hope you enjoyed watching, despite me ranting about politics for, like, maybe a good hour. That was maybe a good hour. And B, one last time, I appreciate the raid. I gotta be sure. Let me be sure. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you a follow. I don't know why I wasn't already following you. Bye-bye, cutie. Bye-bye. With VOD viewers, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.